Empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. La 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 la, oh, oh. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. Oh no, oh Empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone.
Everyone, we are back into the Crown Championship Season 1, and today we have in the top 20 teams matches, we have two of the best teams of India, that is Zohunt in the blue side, and in the red side we have 1D Legacy. Okay, the name is Raw this time. So Raw versus Zohunt in the Crown Championship, guys. How are you all? Because in the casting deck, it's your boy Asteezy with the beautiful lady over there. We all know her, Miko D. Hello, Miko. How are you?
Hello everyone. Hello Ash. Yes, I am completely fine. But is this match gonna be fine AF? Because we have two really amazing teams, and that's Zohunt versus 1D. And look at that, we are already starting it off with a Lucas ban. I just feel like Lucas is doing really good in the meta. He has so much sustain, the damage, and the beast. Oh my god. So this is completely understandable. I also feel like Zushin, maybe even Hayabusa, and some of the threatening heroes, maybe Matilda or Hilda. Let's see what kind of bans we see. What do you feel, Ash, about this?
I'm feeling there will be a Harith ban because currently it's a joy. I mean, obviously you don't want mobility and having so much magic damage, explosive magic damage in the early game also. So joy is a great ban coming out from Raw right now. But Harith, I was talking about Harith. Miko, Harith is currently got the buff in the new patch and he is a menace in the goal lane. Even got the new skin, so kind of I can say a skin buff. So let's see what will they ban, but I'm rooting for a Harith ban.
That is completely true. Like, I just feel like this is really nice, And the tournament lobby, like, you can just try out different skins, like outfits and all. Like, your wardrobe is completely refreshed. So, like, all of the Hunter skins are completely free. So, people can actually just try it out. But when Joy and C are okay, we are just going for the, like, the front end dive in combos with the burst damage, the electrifying beats, this evil color, all of them have been already taken out. If you wanna ban the dive and burst, I feel like Hayabusa should also be one of the go-to heroes. But yes, as expected, Zushin has also been taken out. One ban remaining for both the teams.
Yeah, obviously both the teams got the last ban in this first banning phase right now. So we are in the draft, and it's so excited because two of the new heroes, three of the new heroes, I can perfectly say that because right now they're going for the Matilda. As Miko said that Matilda, Hilda, this type of the meta heroes are getting banned mostly in all of the tournaments. But I was talking about the jungler bans. I mean the new heroes, Lucas, Suyu, as well as the Jushin. Currently, they are literally giving so much damage, and the Lucas, if I talk about him, he is right now the one of the greatest flex hero. Can do the jungling, even can do a roam, even can go for the exp. So what do you think, Miko? I mean, Lucas in the future will have so much importance in ML or not?
I do believe it is kind of important, but at the same time, I predict a nerf coming in for him pretty soon enough. Like, look at that. Like, every hero, whenever they're launched, if they are completely in the ban zone, you will be getting a nerf. Okay. So, actually, they did not go for a ban. I'm guessing one versus two trade. So, I'm really excited to see what kind of trade ins are they hoping for. And that is a Granger being prioritized by the team Zohunt. So, well, Hereth is open and so is a lot of other heroes like Gato or Haya or I do believe that Haya as a first pick is not really that good, but Gato flex pick or even maybe a Halos, but well, there are ways to counter, but I just feel like okay, Fanny was left open and look at that. I completely forgot about Fanny. She is doing so well in this meta and well they have Fanny as well as Gato. So what is it gonna be from Sohan's side?
So right now, if they want to counter this Fanny, they should pick a Kufra because I mean he's a great tank against a Fanny. But they are going for the Chow. Obviously, they can also go for the Chow. The Way of Dragon connecting on Fanny will have a great chance to slow her down. So I mean that's a nice pick coming from Zohan going against that Fanny. But this Alpha, I mean against a Fanny, you're going with the Alpha. I mean, okay, he got the sustain, but still. I don't think that it's a great pick. I mean, they could have gone for some assassin like Hayabusa was open also, but it's okay. And they like Miko said Harith for the counter of Granger. But I was thinking, what if they had picked a Irithel? I mean, Irithel also good against a Granger.
Yes, that could have been a viable option, but I do believe that Harith can be better because he has that AoE that like all time around. Because the heavy crossbow is good, but the scaling and the damage, like the AoE and the response, I feel like compared to Harith, like Irithel against a Alpha, like I feel like Harith would be more effective.
Obviously, okay, that was a nice analysis from you, Miko. And there you go, Luo. He got banned. Maybe respect ban, I can say, because there is a great player who can play a Luo from Zohan side also. So let's see what Team Zohan have in their pockets. I mean, so many heroes right now open. Eve is open, but they are going for the high loss. Obviously, I mean, we were talking about the high loss before that. Team Raw could have been picked at high loss, but I mean, Eve is there, Farsa is there, so they could go for those mage ban also if they want. But they're likely they are going for those Rome. Let's see what team 1D Legacy, I mean Raw, have in their pocket right now.
I believe that like they don't have to fear Eve or Farsa because they have a Fanny already. Also, it's kind of hard to like aim on to her. Also, they do have a really good backlane dive with Gato. So, like, Eve and Farsa will not be able to use their real world manipulation or the feathered airstrike. So, I believe that they might be going in for a okay, look at that, the invade ban because Fanny needs her buff and they don't want someone to like constantly invade onto Fanny. But, well, I guess Hilda could have been an EXP option. Okay, so that is completely understandable. And they have already banned Hallows. If this is gonna be a gold lane Harith, then they could go for a mage ban or maybe a roam ban. Like there's a really flex pick, so it's really hard to understand whether Gato is onto EXP or mid. The roam. And look at that. As I said, the point. If Harith is considered to be a gold laner, they will go for a mage ban, and they did go for a mage ban. So what do you feel about this? They have cut off the late game insurance for Team 1D.
Now, obviously, I was thinking about it, the Sicilian, but right now we can see the Vexi got picked by Team 1D Legacy with the Gatto over there. I mean, Gatto is in EXP lane or Rome. I am not sure about it, but still, with the AOG, I mean, with Vexana as Eternal Guardian, it will be a great fool. And Fanny will be coming also from behind. So, I mean, it will be a great combo from both three of them. Let's see what will they do. But right now, we can see the explosive damage EXP laner has been picked by Team Zohan. That's a Badang. Right now, after the current patch, he got so much buff that he can kill any heroes right now in the EXP with the tanky build also. Have you tried it, Miko? I mean, going with the tanky build with a Badang, giving so much damage also.
Well, as good looking as Badang is, not exactly, I'm not sure, but like he does have a good physique. But no, I do not play Badang a lot because he does not suit my aesthetics, I guess. Well, but anyways, yeah, I do believe what you're saying is completely true. Like after the recent patches, even with the defensive build, he can deal dash out a lot of damage. So like he is really sustainable as well as dishing out enough damage. Also, a good placement of the wall that could be a good counter to Fanny as well. So that was a good thinking. But at the same time, we do have to see the execution if it is working properly. And look at that. I just feel like Team 1D is having a lot of magic damage. And a Badang with a Radiant and Athena, as well as like, Oracle onto Alpha and a Radiant is gonna be a very good counter because Fanny is gonna fall off late game. So if they can actually draw this game to really late, then 1D will be having a lot of trouble. At the same time, I believe that in the early, like Aurora is gonna be taken off like really easy by Fanny. So if she does not have the passive, she is gonna go down without the Pride of Ice. So let us see how they're gonna execute these things.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, both of the drafts are looking literally good right now, but kind of I can say Joe Hunt is falling behind because of that Fanny in the team 1D Legacy right now. Sorry, Raw right now. Because I mean, as we know, the mobility, the map advantage he got from the beginning will be, I mean, a menace for a team Zohunt right now. But let's see what will happen because we can't say that as they got a Chow, so maybe we're gonna see some Way of Dragon coming on that Fanny. So let's see. We can know it after we enter into the Land of Dawn, and I'm excited because Ladies and gentlemen, we are here into the land of Dawn for the Crown Championship Season 1. Top 20 teams are fighting right now just to get the crown on their head. Let's see who will be that luckiest team who gonna be win this final. But right now we are in the match Zohunt versus Team 1D Legacy. Okay, Raw, and the match is already begun. And as you can see, both the junglers are right now going for their respective buffs, taking on their aggro. Nico, what do you think? Who gonna win? After seeing the draft, I'm saying that who gonna win this match? Like you are on the Fanny side, perhaps.
I do believe that both the sides are doing pretty well. Look at that, and oh, a good steal by the Synchrofish coming in from Harith with the gold crab. And the spatial migration onto Nobury. Fanny's coming in with the steel cables. Look at that. The unbreakable coming in from Gato Thatcha onto Aurora. Aurora is already pretty low, the first blast dealing enough damage, but she is gonna survive. Both the teams are just taking out the minions. But there's a gank brewing out on the bot lane.
Yeah, obviously,
Oh,
and look
a
at
good
that.
flicker. And okay. And that is a really strange way. Like, this is the first time seeing a Rome Badang. So let's just see how he performs.
Oh my goodness, the Rhapsody gives so much damage to that Harith, but still managed to give him some pooky damage from that Harith. That was a nice one. But there you go in the top lane. Three of the heroes are giving some pressure to the Shao right now. But the turtle will be spawning soon into the land of Dawn, and there you go. My goodness, a very defensive start from the both the teams right now.
Now, this is really interesting because both the teams have like very, situational and synergy based roams. Like, Guinevere with a good spatial migration can change the game, but the same can be said for Badang. So the zoning and everything, look at that. Oh, the frigid glacier has been used away of the dragon, and the AOD has been used as well. The violet requiem going on strong. The spear of Alpha has been deployed. Alpha running away with 1 HP. Gato hot on his trail, but at the same time, off cam, Harith has been taken down by Granger. Look at that, the wall has been made. He does a lot of damage, but still, not many people are actually dying.
Oh my goodness, look at that Gato at a very less HP. Will be getting down by that Aurora, and the turtle is on. No one going for the turtle fight right now. Alpha was at very less HP and managed to escape from that fight. As you said, there were no much. The fight was too intense, but there were no fatalities from both the side, but still, Zohan managed to take 2 kills in that gank. Right now, you can see zoning out that you drunk. Oh my goodness, look at that, Gwynny. Getting back into the track right now. They are going for the turtle. Miko, do you think Zohan having this turtle or there will be a fight coming from Fanny? Oh my goodness, Blizzard Glacier just wested over there. And AOG connecting
Well,
on no one.
oh, that was a good retreat by Alpha. Like, these are really standard tactics, because Fanny is really weak with objectives, so it is better to try to steal with. Like Fanny, Hayabusa, like these are heroes who are better off trying to steal the Lord instead of like completely contesting for it. But that was a really good AOG. The distraction Fanny came in, but Alpha was really quick on the uptake, and that was a very well timed retribution. Also, I do see that Harith is having a bit of an issue with Granger. He already has his Hunter Strike, which gives him extra mobility. So he does need anti-heal as well, but I doubt if he's gonna prioritize it anytime soon.
Yeah, obviously. And right now, look at that goal lane. They were going to gank on Harith, but Vexana as well as Greeny is zoning out the situation. Oh my goodness, look at that Greeny. Oh, he didn't win. She didn't win for that Badang though. I thought that Badang was a EXP choice for Team Johan, but they went for that Chow against a Gato. I mean, will it work?
As I said, these are kind of situational. It's not about will it work, it's like, can you make it work? Look at that. The Violet Requiem followed up with a spatial migration onto Padang. Like, I was a good decision, Gwynny. Like, you're just ulting up their tank. So, like, it's more like, Franco Bloody Hunt onto Tigreal. So, as expected, that's a waste of resource. Guinevere and Vexana do not have the ults. Look at that Badang with his ultimate, and Guinevere has been taken down. A good follow up coming in from Team Zohunt. It is 4-0, and Zohunt is definitely dominating. They have the momentum, but Fanny manages to split burst the top lane.
Yeah, obviously. And look at that right now. The fight is on. Onto the Aurora. Will be using the flicker to getting back. AOG do connected on her, but she will be managing to retreat back. That was a wastage of your ult. And look at that. At a very less HP. Alpha will be taking down that Fanny with the Alpha Spear. And oh my goodness. The Way of Dragon did connect it over there. But at a very less HP, he will be managing to escape from their Fleeted Glacier, giving so much damage from the Death Sonata from the behind. Oh my goodness. Bearing back Alpha Spear, do connected, and a lot of damage on the Harris. It's a killing spree for Dusty Mizo. And right now the turtle is on. Let's see, it will be a free turtle perhaps for the side of Zohunt.
And
Midland is
that was
getting
almost a kill, but Fanny went in and she was just dragged in by the Alpha Spear. So that was a bit careless as well, but I feel like they are getting a little eager to get some kills as well. So like, oh look at that, the Jeet Kundo being used, but Gato is there to zone it, and another total goes to Zohunt. Guinevere has been taken down. Oh my god, the Zaman force is out. Look at the damage being dished out. Like Team Zohunt is pretty much off a cooldown hero base right now.
the Rhapsody do connected on that Harith and giving so much damage to that Harith and taking down him in the bot lane. But I can say one thing right now that Granger is giving so much damage in the team fights and connecting. Oh my goodness, in the meantime, we can see Alpha taking on to that Fanny. It's unstoppable for the Dusty Mizo, and they are going for the mid lane. Let's see what will happen. I mean, already the mid lane first tier turret has been destroyed by Team Raw, but right now the score is 9-1 and the goal lead is literally on the hand of Zohunt.
While this is still recoverable, but still the momentum, the boost, oh my god, look at that. So Granger was taken down and he already had a bounty on him. So this is a bit good, but as I said, like Team Zohunt is actually playing on to a cooldown DPS kind of set. So you can see how fast Batang's second skill or Alpha's ultimate, like everything, like they are just spamming these skills. Zaman Force has been used, the Chrono Dash and the Synchronization, but not enough damage. And Dusty Mizo has disengaged from the fight. Robert trying to go against Mizo maybe. Oh, look at that. Not
Oh,
enough damage
got into the wall right
again.
now and going for that Harith. It's a killing spree coming from Aurora. That was a nice one. And look at Fanny. She is unable to give some damage. Right now, I can say that Raw has been fallen down. I mean, they had that good draft. They had a good lineup, but still, it didn't manage to connected with the draft, playing with the draft easily. But it's okay. I mean, it's fine. You can make your comeback, guys.
As you can see, Prime just got a part of the endless battle. I think that was more of a panic
Mm,
or like automatic buy because he did go for the Sky Piercer first. So I do believe that a bit of more sense and consciousness into itemizations would also be necessary along with your positioning because he just died with his flicker.
it's already 9 minutes. Let's see the items. I mean, already you can see three core items of Granger has been done, and the bounty is 140 already onto that Granger head. Still, he died. Still, he got that bounty on his head. And Hunter Strike as well as the Malefic Roar, the Sky Piercer will be giving so much damage to the opponents right now. And we can see the Aurora. I mean, Miko, can you tell me the glowing one? And she is giving so much damage with just that glowing one. And right now, maybe she's going for the genius one.
Let's see. Now this is a good decision to go with it. Genius could be good, but I feel like she can just prioritize the damage, maybe directly go for a Holy Crystal, or maybe go for like the Divine Glaive.
Okay, but she chose to have that blood wings right now. I mean, she wants that movement speed. Oh my goodness, the fight has been on at the Lord lane. Oh my goodness, look at that damage coming from the AOG used on no one. That was a hilarious mistake coming from Gato. Blizzard Glacier didn't connect it over there. Harith giving the chrono dash on that Chow. Oh my goodness, look at that Alpha Spear connecting over there. But, well, Vexana will be taking on that Alpha, and it's a double kill for either Harith. The Lord right now open for Team 1D Legacy, and they are attacking the Lord, and it will be an easy Lord for their side.
As I said, the AoE damage coming in from Hearth is gonna be much more beneficial to them. At the same time, I do believe that the teamwork and synergy is right now working in favor of 1D. Well, although the goal balance is kind of tipping, as you can see, they have a 200 goal difference, and that's in favor of 1D. So the tides are kind of shifting. The Lord is coming in, marching down from the mid lane, and Badang already got his okay. So the magic defenses are coming in, and there's a lot of magic coming in from Team 1D. And I don't think Fanny has enough damage. So this is gonna be a little bit hard for them.
Yeah, obviously, I mean, she is under farm right now, and as I can see, there is the jungler gap. Oh my goodness, look at that fight. But still, they are taking on their turrets. They're prioritizing the turrets right now. I mean, the elemental lord it was, but still, they managed to break some turrets. They managed to clear some objectives throughout those, taking on those turrets. And right now, they are getting the buffs of Team Zohunt. I mean, they are making that gap, that goal gap which happened earlier to them. They just make that simple right now. I mean, already they had made a lead on Zohan. It's not a big lead, it's just a 1k lead, but still it's manageable.
As you can see, like it is 14-7. So like it's definitely Zohunt who's dealing a lot of damage and are leading with the kills. But at the same time, when it comes to like, taking in the retribution, look at that. Oh my god, the unbreakable and the spatial migration though. Okay, that was a good team combo and Chow was taken out instantly.
Look at that, entering into the fight, taking on that Harith, and the Alpha Spear is giving so much damage to the Gato. Will be taking him, and this time the Death Sonata with the Alpha will be taking that Fanny. It's a double kill for the Dusty Mizo. They are going inside the turret. Okay, I mean, this is good one because you should not gank on them at this moment because Alpha is having too much damage. But that flicker with the Alpha Spear, oh my goodness! Even a flicker come from that. Vexana and easily make herself at a safer zone.
That was a really well placed figure, like the defensive intuition coming in from Vexana. Like that was completely at the moment whenever Badang just used his barrage. So I do believe that if this intuition was with Robert as well, like this could have been really helpful because I feel like Zohunt has figured it out and they are gonna mark on to Harith. So Harith needs to play safe because without his damage, I don't think his team is gonna survive.
Obviously, and certainly I can say that Badang Rome was too good in this match. And look at that Chow going against that Gato without any fear, and the Lord has been immersed. This time, the Luminous Lord. Let's see who's gonna have their hand on this Lord, but look at that spatial migration right now, and a AOG not connecting on anyone and giving so much damage by this Chrono Dash. Harith is on, guys. He's giving so much damage. As Miko referred that those AoE will be giving so much damage, but right now, look at that Death Sonata. Will be taking on that Harith with the Rhapsody by a Granger. And so much damage. That the double kill coming from the Granger. What a way. Oh my goodness. And look at that Chow going against that Vexana, and that Sonata shut down bar. The Granger will be taking a triple kill, and it will be a maniac for the Granger. Let's see what will happen. The Lord is open, guys, and he is going against that Greenie is in the bush. Will they figure it out or not? Okay, Chow going against that Greenie. What do you think, Miko? What will happen?
Granny might die, and yes, she is dead. So as I was expecting, like, I did say Fanny would have the advantage early game, but on the late game, she is gonna fall off. Like, with the gold lanes, like, so tipped off, like, it was pretty much late game from the early, and she could not do anything. Right now, Team 1D is missing out a backlane dive with a proper burst to deal with Granger. And if they cannot deal with Granger because he has like a lot of mobility and a range, so Granger is gonna take out Herat whenever he can. And the CC which is coming in from Batang, like that is pretty much unexpected. So as you see Herat losing a lot, although he does have a potential to deal a lot of damage, but at the same time, I don't think he can survive. Now that is gonna be really crucial, the key in order for them to win.
Look at that. They are going against that Chow. Chow will be retreating back. No inhibitors got damaged by this luminous Lord. Still, the Mega Minions, the Lord Minions are going inside the turrets. Let's see what will happen. I mean, the mid lane second tier turret will be falling down soon. The Eternal Guardian do pop up, but still, I mean, no fatalities from the both sides. And there you go, the inhibitor, the first base turret has been getting down in the bot lane section. And right now, I can say one thing that maybe the draft was too good by 1D Legacy, but still, they didn't manage to play it good. I mean, they have that Fanny, but still, they didn't manage to get onto that early game where Alpha do manage to get some kills in the early and have that damage from the beginning. Right now, that's the thing. Zohunt got that upper hand. Even they were just ganking on the MM lane as well as they are going for the backliners more from the beginning, but Team Raw was not doing that thing. And maybe for that reason, right now, they are having this gap, which we can say, I mean, hyper gap or a jungler gap.
As I was saying, like, the anti heal was required against Harith as well as like Gato and Fanny because she is usually a lot of region as well nowadays. But it was actually unnecessary because they did pretty well in the early. And look at that, like there are four magic defense boots and three people with proper magic defense, Athena and Radiant. So this is from like flaw of the team 1D draft, which I was saying. They have a lot of magic. And with Fanny not doing too well right now, so this is going to be really problematic for them. I do believe that an Oracle would have been better, but okay. Also, Fanny should have maybe gone for the War Axe because that is a new build which is going on, like pretty much trending right now for the new pastures. So maybe I feel like a bit of more atomization could have been seen from both the teams, but okay.
Okay, but right now we are going to see the third level Lord has been appear into the land of Dawn, and both of the teams will have their hand on this slot. But one gonna have this slot, so let's see who will have this slot. But currently, Zohan having an upper hand in this match. If getting this slot will be hampering the gameplay of Team Raw for sure. I mean, they are at a very less goal on, and right now look at that mid lane. I mean, everybody is ready. Will they figure it out or not? I mean, Chow should go for I mean, zone out them at this moment. Okay, he's doing that. Let's see.
Now that is a good bait coming in from Alpha, but Alpha, you are the hyper. I'm not sure I would suggest that. That was a good freeze with immortality coming in, but still he will be taken out by the Synchro Vision. Look at that, Guinevere with a good support coming in for Harith, and Granger will have to back off. This mistake which I was not expecting because Team Zohan should know very well like it is not the hyper's job to engage or initiate into a fight. While that was really good, but Chop's still there. A good Jeet Kundo coming in, but Violet has been
No.
there. Look at that. And will
They
not
do
be
manage to
secure.
take on
Granger
that, but
feeling so
immortality got
down.
pop off and still, this time Granger will be shutting down that Harith and he will be taking. Oh my goodness! In
Ooh,
the meantime, we can see Vexana taking the kill, Lord, but will be getting down by that Granger. It's a triple kill for the Granger. Granger is cooking this match for sure, but the Lord has been taken down by the Vexana. I mean, that was a
like
nice one, but as
look
Miko
at
said,
the base. The HP of the
oh
base is
my
so
goodness.
low. Like, okay, that was close. Gato needs to use his unbreakable, or else he's not gonna be able to get the kill. This is not looking good. He's gonna die.
The Winter Crown has already been used, but this time it will be a
He's gonna
legendary
die.
for the Granger. And that was an easy one. But the minions right now are going inside the. Um, okay, inhibitors have been fallen down, and look at that. Harris, Chrono Dash. Zaman Force have been used, but it will not giving any damage to this. I mean, no fatalities from both these sides. They will be getting back. The Lord will be get clear for sure right now. And look at those mega minions racing towards the top lane. And look at that, Fanny got trapped over there. Blizzard Glacier will not caught her. She will be retreating back into the track.
That was a good decision coming in from Fanny, but unfortunately, Team Zohunt already anticipated that. Look at that. Oh, a good spatial migration, but onto no one. The knockups are going really strong. Oh, the synchro taking in a kill, and Chow has been taken down by Harrod. The Lord is going down as well, and Granger looks bad. I feel like Vexana has really good intuition. Look at the damage. And the curse blast, like the Lord Seal with the curse blast and all those deathly grasp. I feel like Vexana is doing a really good job. The AOG on to Nobari, a good defensive Alpha Spear coming in from Alpha. And both the ults are wasted, but of course, looking at the cooldown time, I feel like it is a more of a resource waste coming in from Gato.
Yep. Yep, and yep, they are going inside the turret right now. The look at that. Inhibitors will be falling down in the mid lane. And right now the minions will be racing towards the base. Let's see what will happen. All the base turrets are down and look at that. Special migration giving so much damage to the Batang. Eternal Guardian will be popping up. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's a killing spree coming for that Harith. And only Aurora is there. She will be taking down that Gwenny. But right now, Chow with that Aurora is a fight right now and going there. Oh my goodness, immortality got pop up over there. Death Sonata will be popping the immortality on that. Super Zui will be taken
Ooh.
down by the Granger. That was a nice Death Sonata by the Granger.
That was just a second too late, The Eternal God was well placed. As I said, I just love Exana's intuitions. But the Sky Piercer and the Death Sonata, oh my god, that was a good combo. And Granger has his items back. Now that's a lot of item swaps coming in from both the teams. But the problem is Alpha is dead, but Fanny is not. Although Fanny does not have a lot of damage, but look at that. The Cutthroat and the Tornado Strike taking down Granger. Will they be going for the Lord? I think they could finish it. Oh my god, Fanny is going really low, but Fanny manages to escape.
Okay, Alpha is back. The Winter Crown again used, but this time again he will be taking down the Gato over there. The Lord is open, and Fanny is there. Alpha is two there. But right now, I mean, the two men are falling down from Johan. There is 4 versus 3, and the Lord is open. What do you think, Miko? Will Alpha come for and contest for this Lord, or will he give up?
And that is a problem because Alpha should be coming because this is a really critical time for both of them. But look at that. Gwenny is doing a good job around with her. Yes, oh, that's a good flicker and okay. Aurora with a flicker engage onto Vexana. They are considering Vexana to be a good threat, but look at that. Zaman force the synchro coming in. Oh, that was a good freeze, but Hearth was not taken down. And the meaning of this is gonna be trouble. They should realize that Hearth is dealing a lot of damage. Hearth is slow, Guinevere is low, but both of them are disengaging right now. Even Pride of Ice has been deployed, so Aurora is gonna have to recall, but she decides to stay there as guard. Fanny is coming in, but she does not have her blue. She does not have vision either. Look at that. Oh, the damage coming in, and a well-timed... Okay, that was a well-timed immortality, but... This is exactly what we see from good teams. Harry did not have the immortality, but the moment he realized that he's gonna die, he bought the immortality. But when Granger saw that he's gonna be respawning with the immortality, he had his ultimate ready. And the moment her respawn from the immortality, boom, Death Sonata, and he's dead.
Right now, so much time to resurrect back into the land of dawn. So only Vexi with the Greenie will be fighting this level 4 Lord.
This is the end. Vexana does not have enough clear. So this is a win for this is gonna be a win for Team Zohunt.
Yep. They are going for the base right now. Trolling has already begun. Taunting has already begun. And their base will be getting down right now. Zohan, congratulations for your win. It was worth it win. This win was worth it because you had tried a lot for this. The game was going like 24 minutes. Obviously, it's Crown Championship, so this type of exciting, fun, pure cinema type gameplay will be happening in Crown Championship. We all know that. But I mean, Miko, there was a moment when we thought that Raw is back in the track, but in the end, when the Harith fall down, the team just got fall down. I mean, this was, I can say, the Fanny was totally useless from the beginning to the end. I
Exactly.
mean,
As
not
I said,
having the
like this
damage.
is really important. And look at the itemizations. Like Chao has Athena and Radiant. Badang has Athena and Radiant. Also, they all have magic defense shoes. Even Granger had magic defense shoes at one point. Even Alpha had Athena, but then he went for the rose gold meteor, like for the shield as well as the lifesteal. But I do believe that an oracle might have been better. But as expected, like you have so much magic damage, like the shoes and Athena and Radiant. Like Athena and Radiant combined that to for by two people, it's gonna be really hard to take them down. And Arun was playing a really safe game, and Fanny was not able to do a lot at the early. So as expected, like the whole key point was Harat, and the moment he was taken down, even with the extraordinary help coming in from Super Zui, that is Vexada, they were not able to clear up and everything. So yes, they were missing a bit of CC and a dive-in composition because no one was able to mark on to the enemy win condition, which was Granger. So if they could actually have someone who could like mark onto Granger, if Guinevere could connect more jumps onto Granger, maybe that could have been better. But well, maybe not next time.
Okay, thank you for that analysis. And right now, guys, we'll be taking a short break before the next match. So thank you for watching, guys. Stay tuned with us. Don't forget to subscribe the channel and like the stream, share the stream to your friends, comment in the stream about your favorite part. We will be coming back. Stay tuned with us. Open your chip packets. Have some fun. Thank you, guys. We are back into the Crown Championship Season 1. Top 20 teams are fighting right now for a place at the finals. And one team will be glorified, will be crowned as the Crown Championship champion. So there you are. Here we are for the match between IGN versus Team Move On. I mean, this will be a one more exciting match for today's lineup. And right now, we are heading to the draft phase. In your casting deck, it's a boy Asteezy with my fellow caster Miko over there. Hello, Miko. We're again back into the Crown Championship. And right now, IGN versus Team Move On is going. What do you want to say?
Now, this is a really interesting matchup, and I'm actually surprised to see Zushin getting banned because, I know Rewitch does play Zushin, and they also have the first pick. So even though they are banning Zushin while having the first pick, this means that they are actually prioritizing some other hero over Zushin. And I'm really excited to see what it is. And I feel like that might be Granger or something for Aaron, or maybe even for himself, but I don't think any mages are there which he would want to prioritize. So let's see what is going on. Hilda has been taken out. I feel like maybe Matilda as well, and Gato and Lucas. Like these are maybe the basic predictions. But Auntie is really good on to the Lucas. So I feel like they might also be planning to get Lucas for Auntie.
Oh, that's I mean good one. Glue getting banned right now, but I can say that Anti can go for Hylos also. He's also good in that Hylos, and right now Hylos is getting. I mean, in the EXP lane, Hylos is too good, and Anti is
Yes, you
OP
are
with
right.
him.
Like I don't feel like Hylos is, like first pick prioritization hero. Like you can just get him second or third pick. Like when you have the first pick in a tournament and you're banning and like leaving some hero open. So like there is a very like you want to like, get Zushin or maybe Hearth or Granger or like Lucas or like these heroes which are completely do or die cases. Like as I expected, like Granger was taken out. So there's also Respect who can go in for Hayabusa, but I feel like Hayabusa will also not be the first pick. Maybe in the first
Yeah.
segment, or maybe they'll just wait for the second segment. Matilda, like these are pretty predictable. While Glue was a good band, like he's going really well with the MPL setups in the EXP lane. But I don't like really him like as a band, but of course, like you are going for some other picks, so like that is viable as well.
Yeah, obviously, I mean, draft pick is the best mental game you can play, guys. I mean, this is the chess for ML players. I mean, obviously, draft plays 80% of the game. So if you have a good draft, if you can play the mind of your opponents in the draft, you can win the match easily. But right now, look at that. Have something in their mind. Maybe he can go for that high loss if he don't want Anti to use it. But he is going for the chip right now. I mean, no one wants to give Kimmy a chip. So obviously, right now we can see the chip getting banned, and it's time for IGN to pick the first hero, and it will be a
Yes,
Lucas from
yes,
NT, as Nico said. The prediction
that,
got right
that
on to me.
That is just so obvious. And the moment Nungshi actually showed Lucas, and then he realized that, oh, if I show Lucas, then Auntie cannot show his Lucas. So he switched to Paquito, Auntie showed Lucas, and boom, the swap. And just because they banned Granger and they're taking Lucas, so obviously they're gonna have the exchange, they're gonna go for Herod. Like, guys, you have to do a bit better, like, make our brains work as well. But, oh, an edit. Now, this is really interesting because a flicker edit. So I think edit might be going in for the roam position.
Yeah, it can be a roam or it can be going for the EXP, but I will suggest that Team Move On should go for Alpha for the EXP because right now ML Guide even also stating that Alpha is a great counter of Lucas. Even they can go for a Freya because so many Indonesian tournaments I've been watching, I've been following up. They have been picking those Freya against the Lucas, and it is working too good, Miko. I mean, right now Freya with the Malefic gun that's
Yes.
very
I do
giving
believe,
so
like,
much.
a good region with a constant DPS is a counter to Lucas. But at the
Yeah,
same time, if you have a lot of gold upset, like the disbalance, then it is not gonna work because he does have a bit of CC as well. So let us see. And oh, the late game assurance again.
yeah.
I'm not sure why the red team is always so much magical. Like, I do believe that this is a good lineup, but that's a lot of magic again coming right in. And Claude is being banned. Now that's a good ban, but we already know what kind of heroes. I just believe that this is an unnecessary ban because if Joy went on to the enemy team again, that is too much magic. So I feel like IGN might have just wasted a ban.
Maybe they have went for. I mean, Suyu's counter is Joy, so Respect has told everyone to ban that Joy because he don't want to linger his gameplay because of those electrifying bits, because of those mobility coming from that Joy. Obviously, they have so much magic heroes in their side right now, and going for that high loss ban. Maybe they should have gone for the Irithel because they already we can see a Harith is there in the team, and they don't want Aaron to get the Irithel.
If they ban Erythel, like they might be just going in for Beatrix pick. I guess a Beatrix or an Erythel, of course, but going in with a Guinevere could be a good combo. But on the other hand, let us see. I am still very curious to know whether Edith is actually the roamer, and we must see what these two are planning. So it is the time for Hime-san. So Miss Princess, what are you gonna pick, Hime-san?
Obviously, I am. I mean, he will be going for the jungler, but what will be it? I mean, right now the Joy is banned.
Uh,
Alpha is still open, so
you
maybe
know, like, you do realize that Hime-san, Hime means princess, so isn't it supposed to be a she? Well, not like I mind, but okay. And
okay,
look
okay.
at that. So this is a Tigreal pick. So I do believe that if Edith is going in for the EXP, maybe Vengeance could have been better, but okay, it's up to you.
Yep. I mean, Granger is banned,
Yes.
so they are going for the Irithel, of course. I mean, Irithel against Harith is a great pick because the Chrono Dash can easily be countered with the Irithel's when mobility. But still, Beatrix is open as Miko referred it. So I mean they can go with the
Beatrix
Beatrix
is
also.
always open, but Beatrix is a highly mechanical hero,
Yep.
and as I said, so Beatrix is actually a better option as compared to Erythel. But Beatrix is a lot of like the mental fortitude is also very much required, and I just have seen Aaron like wavering onto like the confidence he has onto his skills. Like he is much more comfortable and confident
Mm.
onto Granger or maybe Bruno and others. But after the Bruno's like the era like the range nerf, it is not really a good pick, especially against Harith because Harith can be countered by a burst crit damage, but at the same time, like Beatrix with a good Fury Hammer and directly to the BOD and then the Malefic gun, like that could also be a good counter if you can land your attacks. Not just the
Yeah.
submachine gun, but also the other items, like the sniper or the bomber.
But Miko, do you think that this Nolan pick against this lineup of IGN will be walking? I mean, Nolan at this stage, I mean, he's not having that meta position also. I mean, he got the damage, but still, I'm not preferably going for a Nolan against this type of lineup. I mean, they got the Lucas, they got the, Khalid in their lineup. Invasion going to be happen soon. So Nolan is a great pick, do you think?
I feel like Nolan is picked up for like as a finisher type of hero because a great Sicilian and Harith are the main damage dealers. I was so gonna say Hisoka, like that is kind of relatable, but anyway. So they are the main damage dealers, and Nolan is gonna dive in with Skypiea. So, oh, the Desert Tornado dealing so much damage. This
Yes,
is exactly
yes.
what happens when you have a fighter tank, and Hisoka is already a bit low, but
Therefore, I say
he
that
can
pick
still look
was
good.
not into the point because Khalid is going to give him so much damage right now. Look at that.
Oh,
Already invade the raid buff and giving so much damage to Matt. Matt will be getting down. It's the first blood for the Kimmy. That was a nice invade, a successful one. Getting the raid buff away, getting the kill. I mean, okay, I was talking about that. Nolan against this type of lineup. There was a Khalid for the invasion, and they literally lost that thing.
I believe like it's not just Nolan, but the retry, the timing, the perseverance is kind of questionable right now. Because
Yeah.
as you said, like it was so damn expected that they would be invading, but they did nothing for that. Also, Sicilian did not have to recall. Once he has his demon shoes,
Oh
like
my
he just
goodness.
feel okay. Nolan is definitely not having a good day today.
Yeah, I mean, there's a tornado is giving so much damage to him that he can't even. I mean, having those, didn't have those buff yet. So that I mean, right now he's getting uh, a very. I mean, so far away from what he expected he can do. It's okay. The turtle will be spawning soon into the land of dawn. It's just 2 seconds away. What happened?
And is this a redraft or they have some technical issues where we'll have to wait for the referee to tell us? So well,
No.
until then, guys, do stay tuned and we will be soon with the results or the rematch or something.
Here we are back into the land of Dawn, guys, for the match between IGN versus Team Move On. And there was a little bit of network issue from some sides, and therefore the match got redraft again with the same draft. And right now we are back in the match, and here you go again. The same lineup and the same strategy from Kimi. He's going to the red buff area to invade enemy's red buff, but this time he will not getting any kill.
And this is a really good strategic play and exactly how Valentina should be played. You know, she's a gatekeeping hero, especially using her passive, the primal force, to attack the enemies and get more EXP. But this time, finally, Nolan did get the buff.
Obviously, he did get the buff and do manage to even not giving that kill, not giving that first blood to the Roma. And look at that Sanguine Claws. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Giving so much damage to the tank over there. Oh, that was only 1 HP and he got to retreat. That was nice. I mean, I thought Sui gonna take the kill.
As you can see, look at that. That's a lot of damage dishing out by Nolan as well. But Kimi is already low, but he does not seem to be minding it. He is gonna stay here in order to help Beatrix. The quicksand guard has been popped out. Perth and Beatrix at a stalemate. Both of them are just trying to clear out the lane. But on the other
Yeah,
hand, look at the mid lane. The damage coming in from Valentina. Now that is just really good. I just like the way he's playing Valentina. That is exactly how, like, you have to be really patient in order to play Valentina and know when to use your skills, not onto the minions, but onto the enemy heroes.
obviously, and there you go. The neutral objective has already been popped up into the land of Dawn, and the fight is on to the Tigreal. This Kimi is giving so much damage with the Desert Tornado, but there you go. Already, the total fight has been on. I mean, we can say that Nolan is late for it, but let's see. I mean, whose victory is better? We're gonna take this slow. Oh my goodness! Look at that! At this time, Nolan's victory will be walking
Oh,
here. He will be securing the title, and the first blood will be secured by the Tigreal, and the revenge has been taken down by Reach. He will be taking that Tiger. Lucas, look at the Lucas. Anti going against that Edith, and this time Lucas will be taking the Hisoka. I mean, the Sicilian as well as the double kill for the Reach.
Lucas was completely on to Nolan, but Nolan with a double fracture and just a retreat. Like, that was such a good steal. Now, right before I start judging out whether he has better retreat skills and respect, but I must say Matt did get a bit of respect from me because that's a really good steal, and I feel like no one actually saw it coming. Now, we go back to the bottom line. What is going on there?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of pressure from both the roamers given by to their MMs right now. But there you look. I mean, Lone Nolan is right. Sorry, Lucas is right now cutting the lane in the EXP sector. But right now I can say one thing that though Nolan managed to take on that turtle. But look at that, going against the Sicilian, forcibly using the alt, and look at that. Tigreal entering the fight, but didn't manage to got anyone into his implosion.
And this is going really well right now. I feel like the connection issues have been solved. But I do feel like Tigreal is missing a lot of sacred hammers because the bushes are not really connecting on to a lot of people.
I thought when he just came for pushing that Khalid, he could have used his implosion. He didn't use that, but it's okay. I mean, his idea, his plans, his tactics. We can't say anything, but there you go. Right now, one more neutral objective. That's your total will be getting popped up into the land of Dawn, and this time Nolan is having the upper hand. Let's see who's gonna pick this turtle. I mean, we have been judging Respect's retreat, but right now, let's see. He's in the bush
Oh,
and
look at
going
that. The
in
Earth
out of the
Shatter
bush.
has been used and Valentine has been taken down. That was a good engage coming in from Edith. But at the same time, Anti onto Hisoka. Luke is dealing so much damage, but well, Sicilian did manage to survive.
Yeah, certainly. And It will be a free turtle for the side of IGN right now. They will be taking this turtle easily. But Edith is still there. And look at that! Suyu getting that kill off Nolan. And in the meantime, we can see what a way to kill. Double kill for the Harith. This is the damage the Chrono Dash is giving right now. And Khalid with the Desert Tornado taking that Harith into his hand. Kimmy on to the point. Just popped off in the middle of the time and take down that Harith.
That was a really nice placement for Kimmy, and he just got the kill onto Harriet, which was much needed. But at the same time, Harriet did get some kills. Look at that, the implosion coming in. Our chatter has been used. The bat freeze has also been used. Valencia gets one kill, unleash the beast and the tail beast bomb. Oh my god, the damage coming in. And it is a 2-for-none trade coming in for Team IGN.
Yeah, obviously, I mean, the tail beast bomb is giving so much damage right now going into that Valentina. Harith is the hero in this match, getting the double kill, one more. And I mean, if IGN wants to win, they should shut down this Harith. Maybe Beatrix is falling down, but this Harith is giving so much damage. They are going into that Harith. There's a turn under, did give some damage to that Harith already. One more turret got destroyed over there. The console has been used, but still no fatalism from the side of IGN.
I believe the team IGN is already well aware how to use their heroes because, I saw Beatrix ulting like the grenade bomber Bennett. Like all the damage Bennett's rage onto the gold crab and securing the crab instead of the minions. And that's perfectly the correct decision to use her in order to, secure the
Oh
objectives
my
that
goodness.
the damage coming in from Lucas and the fact that he actually came here bottom lane all the way from the top lane just to get a kill onto Harith.
And the double kill, they just managed to kill four of them in the bot lane. This gang will be remembered for history for the IGN. I mean, they just enter into the team fight when the whole team move on was trying to take on one turret, and they lost four of them. And this is, I mean, a great goal on for the side of IGN. Already a 3K goal lead we can see on the panel, but there you go. I mean, so much damage is coming from the Lucas. Auntie is literally cooking this match.
Like, as I said, they will be prioritizing on to Lucas for anti, but that was in 4v5 in the bot lane. But at the same time, they did outnumber the enemies, but they did not suffer even one casualty. Oh, the Sacred
Oh
Hammer and
my goodness.
Implosion has been used and Valentina has been taken down. That is a bit problematic things coming in from Valentina because, she is a little bit close range compared to some other heroes which is used to playing. But at the same
Yeah.
time, I do believe that the momentum is still with Team IGN. The beast has been unleashed and he's doing a lot of damage. He's going directly into the enemy territory.
I mean, Veach got a plan. Maybe he took that Valentina because there were so many alts to copy over there because Implosion is there, Edith is there, and even we can say, I mean, Bat Feast. He can go for the Bat Feast also, but still, I prefer that if there would have been a Eve over here or Fasa. I mean, a long range hero would have been better choice.
I'm not sure because Tigreal had not been picked by the time they picked Valentina, and
Yeah.
I'm not sure that Primal Wrath coming in from Edith is that good of a choice for Valentina. So that is a bit of a questionable pick, although he's really good with Valentina. But maybe
Yeah.
some other mage could have been good as well. But look at that, the Arcane Shade being used to tail on to people. And Lucas is also there with his passive completely charged. The beast might be unleashed, but team move on knows how to move on and they just disengage from that territory. I just feel like when there was a 5v4 situation at the bot lane and team move on lost so many members, like it is at least push the top lane, but that was also not done. And well, this is not looking good for the red team.
They're ignoring that Sicilian right now. I mean, he is giving so much damage from the back line. And you can see, Miko, that already he had built his two core items, Clock of Destiny as well as the Glowing Wand. But and I mean, this is what we can say. I mean, 026 is a KDA of, oh my goodness, Implosion with, oh my lord. In the meantime, we just saw how Kimi managed to escape at that position. It was. I mean, I thought that he is dead, but still, at a very less HP with the Sand Guard, he just managed to escape with the help of that flicker also.
That was a well placed skill. I do believe that Sicilian could have just done in, with the elegant gem and maybe have gone for the wishing lantern instead because they do have a lot of HP items coming in, not just the battle axe, but also radiant and like other HP based items. So maybe that could have been a good option, and then he could have completed the lollipop, who the sacred hammer and an implosion with a flicker combo.
Yeah, obviously, and they will be taking down that Khalid right now. Kimi will be getting down in the mid lane, and that was a great gang coming from Team Move On. But Team Move On is literally, I mean, losing the objectives right now because the Lord, the Elemental Lord, literally. I mean, I can see all these blue turrets right now in the map because all those mid tires and top tires turrets has been get down right now, and only three inhibitors is there left for Team Move On.
Yes, while
So
that
one
was
more.
a really good counterattack, the map control is completely with IGN. And we must not forget, like, Beatrix has a really good clear. So it's going to be really hard if she's alive in order to push, because she's just going to ult onto the minions and clear the lane.
Yup. Oh my goodness, the team fight has already begun. Lucas will be taking down that Edith, and he is going into that. The Sicilian, the Batfist is on the Blicker. Oh my goodness, helping him to get retreat. But look at that. Tigreal also at a very less HP. Lucas will be getting down by Nolan's. And this is something we can say. Even the Bat impact was on to the point. I was talking about that, but look at that. It's just shut down for the Nolan. What a shot from Beatrix. But I was talking about the Sicilian from the backline. He's giving so much damage. They should go for that CC right now. I mean, if they don't want to get those damages.
Now, they do have to mark Sicilian and Herod, both of them, because, as I said, they are the ones who are actually dealing the damage. But at the same time, you can see that Sicilian does not have any kills, like only one kill. So, as I surmise, like Sicilian is the one dealing the damage, and Nolan will be the one to finish them off. But Nolan himself has been finished off, that is for the third time this time. So let us see how they are going to do. There is one more Lord coming in from Team IGN. Although it is not a Luminous Lord, but they do have to defend it.
Yep. But the thing is that currently, I can say that when the fight is on, I mean, Nolan is literally responding late, and that's why he's getting the kills. And this is a very good strategy from a jungler like Nolan. I mean, he's less sustainable, so he should get in the fight late, and he's doing that, and he's getting those kills. And but the damage is literally been taken by, I mean, is given by Sicilian and as well as the Harith. But let's see, the inhibitors has been fallen down in the bot lane because the Luminous Lord is just entering into the base. They will be defending it easily, but IGN is not going for a gank right now. I mean, I thought they will go with the Lord.
I just feel like that Team Move On is actually kind of missing a bit of frontline. And I don't see Edith using her flicker for a very good setup. So like as I said, like I do think that maybe a vengeance would have been better for her. Ooh, the Earth Shatter and the flip. And
Oh,
actually suffered a lot of damage from the turret.
Yep. And look at that Khalid. He used the raising sandstorm inside the tower, but didn't connect on anyone. Then Sandguard with the Winter Crown vested over there. Harith getting the kills right now, going against the three members of IGN. Will be taking down that Beatrix as well as the Suyu. And the bad impact will be connecting on Beach, and Beach will be getting down. It's a wipeout, 5-man wipeout for the IGN, and they are going to the mid lane sectors. The second turret will be getting down. They are going further inhibitors with the minions over there. Do you think Miko is the end?
It's not the end because, like, yes, Lucas will be coming, but if Lucas is taken down,
Oh
oh
my,
my god, this is looking really bad. And
my goodness.
IT has been taken down. One mistake, and that could actually cost you your game. That
Oh
one
my
mistake
goodness.
actually got IGN knocked out of the tournament.
I mean, this is the top 20 match, and we can see the one of the best team of India is just getting out of the tournament by Team Move On. This is the underdog performance, we can say. I mean, respect to Team Move On. They won this match. They literally played well. They deserve to win this match. But I mean, the way the last moment happened. I mean, the whole match was in the hand of IGN. They were controlling the map, they were controlling the objectives, everything is was in their hand. But in the end, we saw that the tables got turned down because it was just a mistake. Just I mean miscommunication, I can say, Miko.
This is completely true. Like as I said, like one mistake can cost you your whole game. The comebacks are completely real. While they had complete map dominance and they had the lord and everything, but they actually dived in a bit too inside. The over engage and the damage they sustained from the turrets. That was not good. Also, as we expected, look at the damage. 32% damage being dealt by Sicilian, also 22 shared each by Harith and Nolan. While I do believe that Edith could have done a bit better with some other spells, but this was completely fine. So, well, this is a major upset. Like, I am so excited to see so many teams do so well, Like, we saw Meow Meow Gang and then LCF and IGN. Like, so many well reputed teams lose. Like Rebellion, and there is so many global squads, Dakusena, and also are losing to people like underdogs. And we must understand that these underdogs, when they have actually come here to the top 20s, they do have some amount of skills, and these skills are really talking. So not just under top 20, they are also part of the top 10 right now. And will they actually make it all the way to the finals or the Swiss stages or the tournament champions? You'll have to tune in to know about that. So, guys, do subscribe to the channel, click on the bell notification, and stay tuned. And we will be back with much more exciting matches just like this after a short break.
Everyone, we are back into the Crown Championship Season 1 for the top 20 teams matches. This From this top 20 teams, there will be one team who is going to crown as the champion. So today we have seen so many exciting matches so far, and we have seen in the last one that IGN got lost by Team Move On. It was an underdog performance. It was a table turning performance. But right now, we're into the third match of today's, and it's between Limitless Infinix versus Team Step Bros. I mean, this will be also have so much fun and so much excitement for sure. In your casting deck, it's your boy STZ with my fellow caster over there, Miss Yuna. Good evening, Miss Yuna. How are you? How are you doing?
Good evening, everyone. I'm fine.
Okay, right now we are heading into the draft phase, and there you go. I mean, Jushin is getting banned from the side of Team Step Bros. And what do you think, Yuna? I mean, they're gonna ban a mage or something else. I mean, there is Hylos open still. Hylos is a great one to get banned. What do you think?
I think they might ban jungler or maybe another mage.
Okay, but I mean, okay, they are going for the Suyu right now. Obviously, a great jungler with a great escape ability, and even in the early game, he has so much damage. So I mean, getting into the ban list is a great choice. But there you go. This time we're seeing the Sicilian is getting banned from the Step Bros. Obviously, banning this strong backline is a great choice coming out from Step Bros. But I am right now seeing that Harith is open and so many other MMs like Grangers are also open. So what do you think, Yuna? Will they going to ban those MM or again a jungler ban from the side of Team
I'm
Limitless Infinix?
I'm thinking they will ban another jungler. Like still, the Joy is open. Even the Fanny.
Yep, but they had already banned the Suyu. Maybe they have the plan to pick that Joy, but yo, oh my goodness, the prediction got into the point. Yuna is on the point because the Joy got banned from the side of Team Limitless in Phoenix. But in this meantime, we can see the Matilda is getting banned from the side of Step Bros right now. Obviously, a great ban. Currently, so many people are picking the Matilda. The Circling Eagle is literally the most irritated thing I can say in ML. But there you go. Again, a jungle ban. Three jungle bans. So much hate to the junglers. Why? Limitless Infinix.
I think they don't want to give the squishy junglers to the Step Bros.
Yup, and there you go. The Granger is getting banned from the side of Team Step. Picked from the side of Team Step Bros. You didn't ban the Granger. We are talking about it. You could have banned that Granger or Harith, but you just opened it. So right now, Step Bros having that Granger. And if you know or not, Yuna, the Step Bros Granger is too good. I mean, I have seen it, but there is two counters of Granger right now open. Irithel is open as well as the Harith. So let's see what will happen. So there will no combo of Granger Gatto we're gonna see because Gatto as well as the Hylos, two strong. I mean, front line has been picked by Team Infinix Limitless right now. Limitless Infinix, and we can see the CC to counter this Hylos. Is it a good pick? I mean, obviously. What do you think?
CC against the Getogachi and Hylos is a wise pick because she can be annoying further, like tanky frontliners.
Yep. But maybe I was thinking that they could go for a glue, but it's okay. I mean, because Vexana and other heroes are open for the glue counter, so maybe that was the reason they didn't went for that. But even CC, as you said, is a great choice for to kill that Gato as well as the Hylos. But there you go, a Caramilla this time got picked by Team Step Bros. That's a great choice. But what do you think? Will it be a great combo? I mean, till now they have the Granger and CC, so no one to combo with that Caramella. So do you think it's a great pick from their side?
I think they will pick some, like a combo mage, like Vexana, Odette.
Okay. But the thing is, I mean, maybe they can go for the Sicilian. I mean, the couple's power can be on in this match because Sicilian is okay. The Sicilian is banned. Sorry, I just forgot that. But there you go. The Lu is getting banned by the team Limitless in Phoenix right now, and this is a chance that they should go for the jungler bans because three junglers are out on the way already. So I mean, you can go for the Alpha. You can go for the obviously you can go for the Nolan also, because previous match I saw that Nolan literally kicking out IGN from our tournament. Okay, let's see what right now in the hand because already, I mean the time is on. Let's see what's in the pocket of Team Step Bros. Okay, it's a Lucas, guys. Obviously, how can I forget this EXP? But I mean, maybe he banned that because they thought that Lucas can go for the jungler. Step Bros. Okay, if you know this, Yuna, that in a tournament, Step Bros literally kick out Zohunt by using this Lucas hyper, and maybe I thought they're gonna pick this Lucas again, but this time they're banning it. Okay, they have some plan in their mind. What do you think, Yuna? What they gonna ban this time? I mean, Limitless Infinix.
I think they might ban some, like a jungler again, or they can ban a mage.
Yep. Because the mage option is still open, so maybe a Eve or a Forza, because it will be a great combination with that Caramella. But they are going for the jungler Alpha. So I mean, all the jungling options is right now closed for Team Step Bros as well as Team Infinix Limitless. I mean, the meta junglers option is currently off for them. Nolan is open, and we can say Bane is also open, but still the meta options of Fanny, Tuyu, as well as Joy, all of them are banned right now. So much fear to the junglers. Oh my goodness, one more Hayabusa is coming from Step Bros. So much fear to the junglers, I can say. Let's see what is in their mind right now. Okay, it's a Xavier for the back line. That's a great pick coming from team Limitless in Phoenix because the backline will be strong if you're adding that Xavier, and it will give so many stuns to them. But right now we can see what will be the pick coming from Step Bros. They're showing this Hanjo in their panel. As I said before, that the Forza can be a great pick with the Curse of Blood of that Caramella. Let's see what will they. I mean, they can go for that combo. And how can I forget this, man? I mean, the map advantage, the mobility, as well as the damage can be yours if you're having this Ling in your lineup. Let's see what will they pick. They are going for the Ling, and for the back line, they're showing this Fossa. Eve is still open. Let's see what will be the pick. It's a Fossa, guys. I mean, you want a long range, you want some damage, go for it, guys. Go for the Fasa. By the way, viewers, what you are doing because I can't see your comments in our chats right now. I'm reading the chats, so do comments. Do let me know that who are going to win this match. Is it Step Bro or is it Limitless in Phoenix? Because I mean, I will be seeing that who gonna make the correct guess this time. And also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like the stream, share the stream to your friends, so that they can also be here and watch this type of pure cinema, pure action, pure excitement type of gameplays. And let's look at the last pick of the draft phase and who it will be. I mean, so many junglers got banned, but Nolan is still open and the Ling got picked. So it will be a Nolan from the side of Limitless and Phoenix this time. A very nice, lineup from both these sides. After all those jungling options getting close, still they picked this two heroes. You know, what do you want to say?
Now, like we are done with our drafting and banning phase, and both of the teams are looking really well and strong. So let's proceed to the match.
Yeah, but before that, I always ask my fellow caster that whom they are, baiting on. So can you tell me? Looking after the draft, whom you're on the side? I mean, Limitless Infinix is looking great. as well as Team Sabros. Whom do you think gonna win this match?
I'm going for the Step Bros.
Okay. Okay, that's a nice choice because obviously, but here, ladies and gentlemen, here we are into the land of dawn for the match between Team Tebros versus Limitless Infinix for the in the top 20 of Crown Championship. Right now, they're fighting their moral and everything to just get placed in the finals and to win the championship and to get crowned as the glorified winner of Crown Championship. As we can see, Hiroshi is right now going to the EXP lane and will be fighting on that high loss. Let's see what will happen. Okay, let's see. I mean, the fight is already on, and both of the junglers have already taken over their aggro. And look at that Rhapsody coming from the Granger, giving so much damage to the Irithel. Obviously, the Irithel got picked for that Granger counter, but so much damage from the Rhapsody is going to on that Irithel. And look at that, at a very less HP, Xavier can escape, but look at that Caramilla at a very less HP managed to retreat back into the track. Over to you, Yuna.
That was a really nice coming from both of the teams, and as well the Carmilla. She was giving the right time the vision, and as well she was able to escape using her second skill at the right moment.
Yep. And I mean,
At
obviously,
the top lane,
they got the first blood in the top lane. The Rhapsody do connected on the Irithel and got the first blood over there. That was a nice one. One for non-trade from the side of Step Bros. The neutral objective turtle is right now onto the panel. Let's see who's gonna take it. Yuna, what do you think?
it usually depends on the retribution timing. As well, we can see that the feather airstrike was activated by the Farsa, and this is a securing kill onto that Nolan.
Yep. And let's see, the turtle will be going into the hand of Step Bros right now. The stun has been done by Xavier. The fight is being on over there in the blue buff. So much drama, so much action. The Tempest Blade already been used, and there you go. Xavier taking the kill of the Caramilla. Hylas getting the kill, and right now Forza getting the kill of the Gato. That was a 2 for non-trade, and going on to that. High loss. So much damage coming from CC as well as the Forza. The long range will be getting down that high loss at a very less HP, going to retreat. And the damage coming from the CC inside the turret, getting on that Nolan at a very less HP. Will they go for the high loss? He is retreating back to the base right now. That was a great retreat. AOG didn't connect on anyone, but the turret damage will be taking down the CC with the help of that damage coming from Gato. Gato will be taking the kill of CC over there. That was a nice trade. CC went inside the turret to get the kill of Hylas, but still, the AOG came into the track and didn't connect on her, but a missed position we can talk about. She went into the turret and got died over there. Over to you, Yuna.
It's definitely true, and we can see that the Farsa activating her feather airstrike, but like she wasn't able to take down anyone.
Okay,
So on
look at...
and
Yeah.
you can see that the Getagaja and the Carmilla is already there giving out the vision to their respective teams. So I think we will be having some ganking on the top lane. We can see the Link going and using the Tempest of Blades, and the Getagaja has been taken down by the Granger.
That's a nice one. And the Death Sonata do zone out that Irithel from the bush right now. Caramilla going for the Curse of Blood, already been used, giving so much damage on the Irithel. Irithel already enforceably using her sprint right now. They are going for the Rhapsody, connecting on the Irithel, giving so much damage. Will they go for it? No, Irithel will be getting back because their team is for the rescue at the top lane right now. Over to you, Yuna.
Yes, that was really nice coming from the Carmilla and the Granger, but the Granger uses Flicker as well, but Irithel was able to escape, and his teammates were at the right moment to support her.
Yeah, obviously, and look at that. I mean, the turtle, the neutral objective, will be spawning soon in the into the land of dawn right now, and they are waiting for that. I mean, this time, Ling in the previous one got the turtle, but this time, do you think, I mean, Nolan going to contest for that turtle?
Even like the second turtle was secured by the Ling.
Obviously,
Well, off the top,
easy
and we can
win.
see the Carmilla using the Curse Blood and the Feather Strike connecting, and the Ghetto Catcher has been taken down, and also the Ling
And the
going on.
Tempest of Blade already been used and will be taking down that Irithel inside the turret. That was what we know Stay Broker. And the Caramella getting down over there. Look at that energy coming from Step Bros right now. I mean, the potential is being shown by them. The dominance is being shown by them. It's 9 for the score. And look at the goal lead already being in 5K in just 6 minutes of gameplay. Can we say that Yuna right now, team Limitless in Phoenix is falling down? And look at the damage coming from that. I mean, Farsa. Just let that Irithel have half HP, and in the meantime, in the off camera, we can see Xavier got down by the Ling. That was a nice trade.
It's definitely true, and also we can see at the bottom lane the CC totally dominating that high lows, and the CC has secured the kill. And as well, the
That was a
Nolan going
nice.
on to the CC, and we can see that the CC is really low in HP, and I think she won't be able to escape as well. We can see that CC using her first kill, and the Feather Strike activated by the Farsa. Oh my god, and the Nolan is really low in HP, and the Farsa going on to that Nolan, but he was able to escape.
Yeah, at a very less HP, managed to escape at that moment, but there you go. The turrets are going in from the hand right now. The third neutral objective already been popped up into the land of dawn. So much drama inside the turret. The Caramel at a very less HP. Cross of blood already been used, giving so much damage. Look at that. Oh my goodness, Rhapsody will be taking down that Hylos over there. But it's a double kill for the Nolan going on to that Granger. The Rhapsody will. Oh my goodness, look at that AOG connecting over him. And at a very less HP, Granger at a very bad position. Will he manage to go? Flicker has been opposed from him, but it will be getting down by the Gatto. It's a shutdown for Granger. The turtle is on. Let's see who's gonna have this turtle right now. Over to you, Yuna.
I think the team Step Pros will be able to secure this turtle as well, and onto the top lane we can see that the Link fighting with that Ghetto Catcher and the Irithel, and the Tempest, the plate was activated, and CC going on to that Irithel, and the Irithel has been shut down as well. The Xavier has taken down that Link. And we can see
Yeah,
that the
obviously.
Feather Strike is activated, and the Xavier is taken down by the Farsa, and that's the killing spree coming from CC onto the Ghetto Catcher. Oh my god, so much of things is happening right now, and the the timing of the Farsa's ultimate is so accurate, and the damage she is having right now is really great.
Yep. And the turtle has been taken down by Team Limitless in Phoenix in the meantime. Though they got some bodies out from the match, but still, they got the turtle round for themselves. And right now, look at that. Nolan! Oh my goodness! That charge from him was too much and giving so much damage also to the CC. But CC managed to escape from there. I mean, they don't want to gank, but in the meantime, we can see in the blot lane, the fight and the action has already begun because the Rhapsody is giving so much damage. The AOG to connected. Oh, no one over there, but so much damage coming from the Ling right now. Granger will be taking down that Hylos and going for that. Gatto will be getting down. It's a double kill for the Granger. So much damage from the Rhapsody. Will the Death Sonata connected on that Nolan? Nolan will be escaping from that situation at a very less HP. It was a pinch of HP from him. Maybe we could have seen a triple kill for the Granger, but he do manage to escape at that moment. Over to you, Yuna.
It's definitely true indeed. At the team fight, oh my god, the EOG connected by the Ghetto Catcher was at the correct time as well, the glorious part activation, but the Farsa's for the airstrike damage that hit at the right moment, and they were able to take down those two players.
Yeah, the Blazings has already been gone from the inhibitors right now. It's already been 8 minutes, 9 minutes of gameplay. Oh my goodness, look at the Feather Strike. Is giving so much damage from the backline. The AOG dupe connected on the Curse of Blood as well. But there you go. I mean, Carmela have to go to the heaven, but in the meantime, the Revenge has been taken down by the Granger. It's a killing spree for him. And look at that sprint by the Irithel. The Tempest of Blade already been used. Irithel has been get down. And look at that damage coming from the Ling. Will he manage to survive? Okay, he is managing to survive and shutting down that Nolan over there. It's a double kill for the Ling. It's a 2 for three trade. That was a nice one. I mean, Team Stebro are online. They are showing their aggression. They are showing their dominance right now. The Feather Strike is giving so much damage in the outline section right now. Over to you, Yuna.
It's totally true, and we can see that the CC is totally poking out that high loss, and like he was almost dead, but he survived. And also we
Yep,
can
yep.
see that the first lot has spawned, and also the Xavier has been taken down by that Ling, and he was really low in HP, but he was able to escape. Oh my god! And we can see the Carmilla, like poking that Gatokaja, like to fight, but like he will be falling back. So
Okay,
what do you
okay,
think
okay.
the first lot who will be able to secure?
I mean, the upper hand is literally being shown by right now with the Step Bros, and they have that potential. They have that damage. They have that goal on with them. But I mean, oh my goodness, they got that Lord easily. I mean, it was an uncontested Lord, obviously. I mean, if they are going for this gang, they will be losing their bodies for sure, and it will be an easy win for Step Bros. So if they will be at their base and they can try for defend that Lord easily, it will be a good choice for them. But it is already 11 minutes. Can we just see the item sections right now already been fulfilled by Granger? As you can see, so many core items has been given. But in the meantime, we can see a fight has been begun. The Death Sonata didn't connect on the Irithel. Otherwise, Irithel would have been shown at the heaven, perhaps. But look at that high loss alt already been begun over there. Oh my goodness, Tempest Blade inside the turret, getting down that high loss, giving so much damage. But Ling will be getting shut down for because of this over smart move coming from the Ling. And right now we can see the Elemental Lord is going to the base. What will happen? Do they manage to defend this Lord? What do you think, Yuna? One for one trade already been done.
I think they will be able to defend this lot because it's not even a evolved lot. So I guess, and we can see that the Carmilla's Curse of Blood was connected and the AOG connected from the Ghetto Kacha, and like oh my god, the Ghetto Kacha has been taken down by the Granger. Oh my god, so much of damage coming from the Granger's Rapsidio, and I think the team like Limitless Infinix will be able to defend, but still the Granger is there, the damage output, but this like Step Bros decided to fall back.
I mean, obviously, the look at the Sky Piercer stack already been 54. Hunter Strike with the BOD, with the, Malefic Roar. So much damage in that Rhapsody, giving so much damage to the Limitless Infinix that the limit is not been reached by anybody. And I mean, right now, we all know. I was telling you from the beginning that Hopeless Retreat is a great player of Granger. He do manage to play this at a very, good way. And look at that CC giving the position right now. Oh my goodness, Ling going inside the turret. It's a Tempest Blade getting into that Xavier over there. It's a mega kill for the CC, and it's unstoppable for the Granger. Granger will be. Oh my goodness! In the meantime, we can see Caramel falling down over there. The Death Sonata is giving so much damage. At a very less HP, Gatto and Irithel managed to escape from there. But right now, the minions will be at the base, and it is the 2 versus 4 right now. Will they manage to defend at this moment? Because the inhibitors in the top lane will be falling down soon. The best turrets all are gone right now. And Ling with the 4 man will be going to the base. Let's see what will happen. So much damage from the Rhapsody. Over to you, Yuna.
It's true, and we can see that the Farsa has first activated that, the Feather Strike and the Link lock onto that base, and with this, the match has ended, and the Step Bros has won this match.
Congratulations, Step Bros, for winning this match and going to the next round of Crown Championship. Hopefully, I can say we can see you in the grand finale for sure. But this type of matches, this type of excitement will not get over because so many more matches coming into action in the Crown Championship. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned with us and just hit the subscribe button, share the stream to your friends, have them the chance to get this type of action in their YouTube as well as actually they're paying their bills to see this type of actions. So share this stream to your friends and comment in the stream about your favorite part and do like the stream and stay tuned, guys. Thank you for watching. We will be coming back soon after a short break. Thank you for watching, guys.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Crown Championships. It's day two, round five. This is going to be the second last match of the night, and I bet you guys are excited because it's ET versus ET. Eliminators on the blue side versus Eternal Torment on the red side. On the caster desk today, it's me, Crucifix, and with me is Yuna. Hey Yuna, how
Hello.
is it going today?
It's going well.
And as the match unfolds, how do you think the draft is going to pan out? Do you think a Fanny is going to get banned? Do you think that Lucas is going to get banned? Just before I even complete myself, it's a Fanny ban. And then now it's Team ET, Eternal Torment, going for the ban. Do you have any predictions? Do you have anything in mind?
I have a prediction that they will ban out the Jushin.
Well, I mean, yeah, Zushin does have a lot of priority these days. And not gonna lie, nobody wants to get treated like a player, a basketball. They just don't want to be picked up and thrown around, especially like a Grok or somebody just getting taken up out of nowhere, kidnapped and dropped out into the enemy team. But then again, instead of a Zushin, we're seeing a Harriet, the goal lane king, who has a lot of potential with the dashes, chrono dashes, just going haywire now that he has a faster animation, getting banned off by the side of Eternal Torment. And now it's back to ET. Give me a little bit of a run through, Yuina. How do you think these teams are thinking? What are they thinking behind the scenes?
I think the both of the team will ban out the heroes that are really squishy and who are into the metas, and like both the team wants to win this match, so it's gonna be very interesting. And also the Harry ban, like he got the recent buff like into the patch, and like his damage output is really nice, but he is a great hero, but whenever he gets the buff, he always went like direct to goes into that banning section.
True, true. And he also recently did get a nerf. A little bit of damage nerf, but that still does not stop this guy from shredding people like butter. And talking about that, well, the Matilda, nobody wants to face off against Matilda and her airlines crew that literally brings the whole team out of nowhere just with that guiding winds and the circling eagle. Nobody wants to deal with that. Getting banned off from the side of Eliminators. And to counter that Matilda ban, a Suyu off the jungle getting banned again. Eternal Torment are thinking pretty well. The bans are pretty standard. However, I'm actually leaving. No, they're leaving that Zushin open, like you said, Yuna.
Yes, I think they will ban like in this banning phase, but anything can be happen. They can pick out the Jushin.
Maybe, but possible. And since right now Eliminators is on the blue team, they will have the first pick. And I think they will prioritize either the Granger or the Zushin, some hero that's good in the early game. Because, well, let's just be honest. Late game surety, you have heroes like Layla, you have Arlott, you have maybe a Sicilian. All of these heroes tend to fare well in the early and mid games too. However, they do need to make sure all of that, okay, they get the Hayabusa band, and not gonna lie, Hayabusa has a lot of potential in killing all the squishy marksmen and mages. He might be able to farm up pretty fast. Not that's a good ban. What do you think, Yuna? And it's the last ban of the first phase of banning.
That's true because the Hayabusa has the mobility and he can easily take down that backliners. And onto this ban, I think they will ban some mage. Like they can ban Jushin, but still, like if they let her like open, it's gonna be a little okay. I'm sure like they will ban out.
100%. You were 100% accurate with that Zushin ban, but that only leads way for them to actually have Granger open. Eliminators have the option to take the Granger, or maybe they will. Okay, they will take the Granger. Granger is getting picked onto the side of Eliminators. Blue team gets it. First pick. Advantages, I tell ya. But then again, Lucas was open too, and I think Eternal Torment actually took that opportunity to take the Lucas onto their side. And with that, I think he could either be used in the jungle or roam positions. What could the other pick be, Yuina?
Okay, they are going with the Joy as the jungler. Like they leave the Joy open. Like she is into the meta and she can melt down that tanky heroes, the front laners, and this can be a little bit advantage for them. But let's see which heroes they will pick.
True, true, but I'm thinking more of a mage composition. No, not mage composition. Maybe a mage, maybe a kill box, so that Granger can easily pick off people. Not gonna lie though, I think the Yve is a good option, but the late game surety in the form of Sicilian getting picked maybe onto the side of Team Eliminators. They're thinking of that potential late game dominance, and Sicilian. I think that Hisoka skin suits him pretty well, don't you think?
It's definitely true. And his voice lines, oh my god, that's so impressive.
True, true. And that alpha getting picked, the last pick on the first phase of picking will be the alpha. And to counter that Granger, everyone knows that Irithel is a very good counter to a Granger, especially with a mobility. She will not be hit by more than 3 bullets from Granger because of how fast she is. And she is a dominant force throughout the mid game and the late game because of the recent buffs that she's gotten. And that brings us to the second banning phase. Not gonna lie, Yuna, I think I see a lot of roamers getting banned because right now both teams have left the roaming position open. Phobius, very standard. What are your
Um,
thoughts?
I think they will ban the like Hylos or maybe Gatokasha.
Gatot Kacha is open, true, but that Carmilla, that's more dangerous, especially with that Joy. If a Carmilla gets paired up with her, she will be able to just hold people down for a bit as Joy just keeps dashing in and out of the fight with those electrifying beats. That's a good ban, and I kind of expect another EXP to get banned onto the side of Eternal Torment because Eternal Torment, they need to make sure that EXP is not going to actually dominate the Lucas. They need to keep all the tanky EXP laners off the game. But it's not going to be tanky EXP laner. It's going to be Cho getting banned off the last banning phase of the side of Eternal Torment.
Yes, that was a little bit of unexpected ban, but let's see what they're planning on to.
True, true, true. But then again, the last ban, I think they will focus on another one of those roamers because roamers have a lot of potential. We sleep on the amount of roamers in this game, and all of them provide such good sets for their team. They give the vision, they give the sets, they make sure that their team has the upper hand in most of the engages. But like I said, Yve and the killbox with the reality manipulation getting banned off. Real world manipulation is such a pain.
It's true indeed. Like if the Eve have a very good frontliner, that's after that, like she will be like taking down many heroes.
True, but it's not about the taking down heroes. It's more about how Yve can slow down and let Granger and other people get the kill. Maybe in a position where Yve is the backline and slows people down, especially with that Ice Queen one. She has so much potential to let her team just easily take up a few kills, even with the disadvantage that they have, maybe. But then again, onto the side of Team Eternal Torment, they go for that Feramis pick. And to counter that, I think Team ET Eliminators need to make sure they go for something that could burst down all of the shield that Feramis gives with the ultimate. But like you said, Gatot getting picked.
How can we forget Ketokasha? Like if he is open, like it's a nice choice to pick.
Yep, yep, 100%. And Gatot with a Revitalize. What are your thoughts on that?
I think like he will change his spell, but let's see.
I don't wish he changes his spell because he will be able to engage in the early game and he's gonna be a roamer. So CC as their EXP.
It's gonna be an interesting match between the CC against the Lucas.
True, true. And not gonna lie, I expected that Tigreal, but will they pick the Tigreal is the question, Yuina.
I think they will pick.
Well, maybe, maybe not. Who knows? But that Tigreal will be a driving force throughout all of the team fights that happens. Skata does not have a good set. He has a very situational set in the form of AOG, the ultimate avatar of Guardian. Okay, it is a situational set. If everyone is locked in, he will be able to set a good amount of people for a kill box. However, the Tigreal is a sure set, especially with the implosion. As the match starts, Yuna, what are your thoughts? What are your predictions? How do you think the game is going to go?
This match will be very interesting, like the two roamers, they have a great CC, the EUG and the implosions and the Sicilian's damage and as well the Joy's there. So it's gonna be a really interesting match between the two teams. Their lineups and the draft picks are looking really strong.
100%. And with that purify, both Granger and his Zokai call him, it's Sicilian, and both of them have purify, and both teams are in the land of dawn. ET versus ET, as the first ray of light shines down on the land of dawn. Both teams are going for their respective blue buffs, making sure they have good rotations. Not blue buff though. Alpha is going for the red buff. Nice. Both teams are going EXP lane. First rotation.
Yes, it's true indeed.
And as that happens in the top lane, Lucas is dominating with that first skill. He does so much damage. It's good to see Lucas have some standard, damage potential. However, it's kind of little busted if you think about it.
Yes, like the CC, she is being a little bit of annoying to Lucas, like spamming her first skill and like she got the like
100%.
seed as well.
Oh, but look at that. There's an engage in the jungle on the top side. First blood for the Sicilian who got the joy with the sanguine claws, dragged her away from her team. Faramis actually did not stand a chance to actually help him. And Granger is slowly freezing the lane, but he knows that Nirithal is right next by, so he won't be able to take down anybody slowly. He has to take them fast. And at the top side, Lucas is losing his lane slightly, ever so slightly. Not too much, not too less, but he is losing his lane. It's getting frozen by CC, and I think CC is going a little too far in.
Yes, but CC being an annoying, like using her like first skill as well the second, like she has the great mobility. And
Yup, and she has the range.
as well the Tigrel is still there, like like helping out that Lucas as well. The farm is going on to that CC, but the vigilance has been activated by her. Okay, and I
Oh my
think she
god. Oh my god, that was intense.
true indeed. The Lucas was having a little bit of problem, but the support from her like team, the farmers and the Tigrel going on to that lane and taking down the CC.
As the turtle has spawned, EXP lane, we don't want the EXP laner having a free reign over the turtle fight that's going to happen right now. So taking down the CC is a good idea. Granger recalling back to base after losing the fight with Irithel. .HP will be able to live to see another day though. And Alpha, CC, and Hisoka. I mean, Sicilian, why do I keep saying that? But they are ready to engage. Here comes the Bat Feast, and a lot of ultimates getting popped. Joy getting the steal on the turtle with a retribution time right. But then again, Tigreal and Gatot is taking down a lot of people, especially with the taunt. Farum is getting taken down by the hands of Sicilian. Good stuff. Tigreal and Faramis, not Tigreal, the Lucas and Faramis getting taken down so fast. That's like bursting people down. But then again, Gatot will not be able to sustain enough damage because, well, Gatot is a physical damage tank and he cannot stand against a Joy who is a magic damage dealer. Sicilian's Sanguine Claws doing a ton of CC for the Lucas, but that is not going to stop the CC Joy from taking away the Joy from the team. Shut down on the Sicilian. Triple kill out of the hands of CC, who took down all three of them, Alpha, Sicilian, and CC. Holy crap. That allows them to rotate down to the bot lane, and I think there's going to be an engage that's going to be tough on the Granger.
Yes, true indeed. But as well, we can see the Ghetto are going like for the support to the Granger.
Well, true, but that's not going to save him. He only has the taunt. He cannot actually save his team if at all the implosion comes in and Irithel and Faramis jump into the tower and take them down. Irithel just gets herself the first item. That's going to be the Windtalker into her pocket. She will do a ton of damage, and also that Joy getting the Starlium Sight. She now has true damage after using a spell. Damn.
So it's gonna be a little bit of problem for the Sicilian and the Granger because the Joy she like She is really, her damage as well. The electrifying bits, she can easily take down the backliners, and also the Joy taking down that CC.
Holy crap! Holy crap! That was not expected. However, that damage is so impressive. However, the second turtle has spawned right now. Yuna, what are your thoughts on this next team fight that's gonna happen? Look at that Gata taunting the Tigreal.
It usually depends on the retribution timing as well. The Tiger already using his console as well, the AOG connecting, and we can see the turtle has been secured by the Joy, and also the Gatagacha has been taken down, and oh my god, a lot of things are happening. Also, the CC has been taken up by that Lucas. Oh my god, so much of things are going on. Also, the Alpha has been shut down by the Irithil.
Irithel rotating from the bot lane, ignoring her minions, coming to the top side of the jungle. Off the not top side, the bot side of the jungle, trying to make sure a lot of pressure is applied. Good stuff. As the gold gap from both teams is actually increasing, it's going onto the side of Team Eternal Torment. They are tormenting their enemies. Eliminators are getting eliminated one after the other, and I see that Sicilian bought himself the glowing wand. I think he has a lot of potential in any upcoming team fight. However, that Litho Wanderer gets taken right under the noses of Team Eliminators.
Now, a lot of things are like going on, lots of fights are going on, and at the early game, the Team Blue side, they were doing really well as well. They were able to, secure the total, but like after that, they were able to also secure the kills. But suddenly, I don't know what just happened. The Joy pops out with his damage, and she took down the triple kill. And like, after that, like the team, they are totally dominating.
100%. And after the bot lane push, Irithel has just completely abandoned the bot lane, and everyone from Team Eternal Torment are just ignoring bot and going for that top push. Well, CC is in the mid lane. She will not be there to defend the top side, and Sicilian and Granger are forced to go and defend the top lane. Sanguine Claws has been used, but to no avail. Cannot catch the Irithel, who's riding her motorbike into the sunset, maybe for a victory, maybe for a loss, but we will never know. The taunt coming in, there's a fight going on.
History indeed, and a lot of things happening. The AOG connected, and the bat is coming from the Sicilian, and the Joy securing the kill. Also, the Gatagacha has been shut down, and Faramis is taken by the CC. I already told, like this Joy, she has a great damage, and she can easily take down the backliners, and so the electrifying bits coming from her, like, oh my god. And also with this, the Joy has secured this total also.
There is going to be a massacre because Joy is taking away every turtle and every buff, but Sicilian takes the buff right under Joy's nose because she does not have the. Oh, look at the bot lane though. CC using the curtain call to make the curtain fall down onto Lucas, who even had the vengeance on, but will be taken out in an instant without any whatsoever resistance. But then again, bot lane tier 1 getting pushed onto the side of Team Eternal Torment, and CC is in a tough spot. The ultimate from the Joy being used up, electrifying beats, electrifying her, calling her curtain down onto her. Sanguine Claws not connecting onto that Faramis, but in the previous fight, not gonna lie, it was a 2-for-1 trade. Sicilian got the kill onto that Faramis. However, Gatot and Alpha got taken down. That led to Team Eternal Torment tormenting them and taking the turtle from them without any resistance. However, to counter the Sicilians' itemization, that is glowing wand, Faramis is going for the glowing wand too, but there is another team fight, Yuna.
Yes, and we can see the Batfish coming from the Sicilian, and the Tiger, he was really low into SP, he like escaped, and the Irithel taking down that Gatagacha, and that's the double kill coming from that Irithel onto that CC. My god, the damage output by her, and the Alpha getting shut down as well. We can see that the Lucas has been taken, also the double kill securing by that Joy. Oh my god, that's a complete wiped out.
A wipeout in the early game for a team like Eliminators. Holy crap, they are timing it well. That Tigreal went in to engage, CC'd only one person, used that implosion to catch only one person, but then had to recall, but then just completely turning that whole team fight around, especially with the Faramis ultimate. They had a bit of immortality, like my favorite hero Argus got when he got his ultimate on. However, that completely turned it around, and as Granger was able to get a kill onto that Lucas, he was getting taken down by Joy, who just charged at him with his second skill. Holy crap. And as the first Lord has spawned right now, Yuna, do you think you have any predictions as to who will get the Lord, who will, and who will go home?
I think the team, like it's a eliminators. They have the advantage, but it also really depends on the retribution timing. And we can see the ganking and the get-to-catcher has been taken down, and we can see that the fire mist was
Oh,
shut down by the Granger, and also the Lucas was taken down by the Sicilian, and the Lot was secured by the great team, by the Joy.
not gonna lie though, that Lord is valuable. However, once you have two people lost on your team, that's gonna be Faramis and also Lucas. That means your team has the opportunity to push a tower at least. With the Lord marching in the top lane, I think Eliminators had the chance to take the tower from the mid lane, but that did not work out. There's a team fight going on. Erythel jumps in with the second skill, but Sanguine Claws catching Erythel, not allowing her to escape. And that, oh, Joy just taking out that CC with the electrifying beats and the second skill. Holy crap.
That was like a very twisting and turning point of the team fight, because the Erythel, she was going without like her front liner, and like she thought like she can take down those heroes, but because of that she got punished away, and the Joy dancing and using her electrifying beats and taking down the CC and all the backliners. Oh my god, the Joy is really enjoying at this point.
Joy is having joy all over her face because she's smiling and taking down a lot of kills. Not gonna lie though, in the bot lane we see that they were able to defend the tier 2 and and also take the red buff. Alpha has both buffs finally without any problems whatsoever. Dark is in the dark, he's hiding in the bush, and there goes another team fight. Here comes the Sacred Hammer from the Tigreal and forcing the Gatot's ultimate. However, CC will be taken down by Dark. Dark is getting a lot of kills, but he will be taken down by the Alpha and Spear of Alpha. Joy, though, charging in, getting that double kill on the Alpha too. Holy crap, it's a 1-for-3 onto the side of Team Eliminators. They lost 3 people, and as the gold gap keeps increasing, it's a 5,000 gap to the side of Team Eliminators. They're having a tough match right now.
Yes, true indeed. The red side, they are totally dominating. And what can I say? The Joy, she's just dancing around and like giving that damage outburst and taking down the backliners as well, frontliners.
Yeah, that's true. And as Granger, Zumi actually uses the ultimate to scout out every bush, making sure that nobody is there so that he can actually engage in. But then again, literally everyone is in the mid side of the mid lane, taking down the Little Wanderer as Joy looks in to steal another one of Alpha's buffs. He won't be able to, I think, because of all the people that are actually congregated around the blue buff. He will be in trouble if he gets in. And Alpha just buys himself that Athena shield to make sure he doesn't go down from the hands of Joy again.
Yes, true indeed. The fate of dancing Joy right now, like the team are having, and also the first lot. Sorry, the second lot
Dark,
has again the
Dark
spirit
is in a
of going in.
Dark is in his
And
dark place. He will be taken down. Here comes the Erythel getting the kill on the Granger. Shut down on the Sicilian by the hands of Joy, who just pops in out of nowhere. That Athena shield is not going to save Alpha. He will be taken down. And also, Joy gets a double kill. And also, Erythel, both of them get a double kill and get a free wipeout. That means the mid lane is going to get pushed. Dark has sacrificed himself for the greater good. Both the team were actually Eliminators were struggling, and that will be the end of the game. That's going to be the Nexus taken down within a span of just 4 seconds. Surprise, surprise! I didn't know that was possible.
definitely true. Like it was like something out of nowhere, like a surprise for everyone. Like the having a complete wiped out, and the Joy and the Irritals damage out was, like Joy was just dancing and taking down everyone, and the Lucas sacrificing himself again and again. Respect for the Lucas.
Well, as Lucas is actually a good candidate for the MVP category, however, not gonna lie, I think Joy did a lot of, I think Joy did the most for her team because while he was able to get in and out of every team fight, he was able to get a kill or two in any situation whatsoever and still survive. He had a lot of potential, and not gonna lie, Puni did such a good job for his team. Team Eliminators getting eliminated by the hands of Eternal Torment, who torment them over this victory. And as that unfolds, we will be going in for a short break as we bring to you another match that's as exciting as this. So stay tuned and drink some water because we all know how it feels to be dehydrated and we need to be hydrated. So stay tuned. We will be right back. Yeah, we will be right back.
you told your friend you're not okay? And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay? Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you, but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need.